I can make a firm pledge. Under my plan, no family making less than $250,000 a year will see any form of tax increase. Not your income tax, not your payroll tax, not your capital gains taxes, not any of your taxes.
Yet, this week, Peter Orszag, the White House budget director, says the president's pledge is not so much a pledge. It's more of a preference, really, for the president. Why this change in tune? And are we headed towards a slippery slope? Dan Mitchell is a senior fellow at the Cato Institute. Dan, welcome. That was a campaign promise, if we've ever heard one. How did it go from a campaign promise to now a pledge?
Barack Obama wants to spend a lot of our money. And there aren't enough rich people to finance big, bloated European-style government, and so he's going to start reaching into the pockets of the middle class. But why are we surprised? 2 weeks after he became president, he signed a bill that raised tobacco taxes on ordinary middle-class and lower-income voters. And then, as part of government-run health care, there were at least 7 taxes in that bill that hit people making less than $200,000 a year.
But are those consumption taxes, which we see differently than payroll or federal taxes?
Well, he said no taxes, any of your taxes. And now they're talking in Washington about a value-added tax, which is a European-style national sales tax. You're talking 10, 15, 20, in some European countries, 25% national sales tax rates on everything you buy.
Some say he's already violated that promise by the tanning tax in this health care bill, by the mandate you'll be fined if you don't buy health care. So some say he's already violated that promise. Is this something that would really come back to haunt him in 2012? Because we all acknowledge that helped him get elected. A lot of folks out there said, my taxes are going to go down under this president. Might this come back to bite him?
Well, let's just look back in recent history. Bush 41, back in 1988, got to remember my history here, said, read my lips, no new taxes. This was Obama's read my lips moment. And he either lied through his teeth or... Actually, there is no other explanation.
Well, yeah, but let's remember that with Bush 41, it did come back to haunt him. Voters were angry. So why would President Obama take that political risk?
Well, first of all, any politician, when they go to Washington, they suddenly decide that spending other people's money is a lot of fun. So they might actually genuinely want to be fiscally responsible on the campaign trail, but once you get inside the Beltway, the temptation to spend becomes so enormous. But I also think there's probably a deliberate, maybe clever political calculation. Well, if we put in some big national sales tax like a VAT, we'll get so much new money to spend, we can buy off enough interest groups, we can still get, in effect, reelected. Because, of course, every White House, Republican or Democrat, at least some people are always thinking on every decision, will this help us win when we run again? And some people in the White House probably are telling Obama, no, we can't do this big national sales tax. We can't screw over the middle class with more new taxes. But all the special interest groups, all the constituencies, they want the money.
That will make a very effective campaign ad come 2012, if, in fact, the VAT tax is added. Well, Dan Mitchell from the Cato Institute, thanks for being here this morning.
Thanks, Dan.